The suite of the crowds. The humanity that followed the Pied Piper today follows the Carmelero. The sweet nectar of the ignorant is to believe in the promise that will never be fulfilled. Greek mythology tells us about that entity created by Prometheus and which was called man. Then he tells us about the one who was born from his rib and who was called woman. Nowadays the controllers, of whom there are many, manipulate the crowds, and these people, blinded by false promises, flock in large numbers following slogans designed to confuse them. The cow that is led to the slaughterhouse rushes to try to get there first, believing that it is going to a new pasture. Humanity speaks and criticizes, and in this way uses part of its existence to consume that precious part called existence. The individual game makes us believe that the union with other equals makes us strong, when in truth it only marks us as another figure in the records of scholars. Thus we see these days how women, believing in false promises, venture on walks where each one expresses their capacity for reasoning, and we can see that in the signs they carry when it is not immigration in politics, when it is not race, when it is not religion. When it is not your hidden desire. Many times they believe they are owners of this earthly plane that according to them was created for the complete enjoyment of instinct. What they say is that united peoples will never be defeated, they live isolated in their own world. None of them have understood the reason for their existence. The media has been responsible for creating a false reality for us. The discontent sown by Abraham endures to this day. Humanity seeks the promised land, and when it finds it, it destroys it just to test its destructive force. Listening to political scientists makes me as sick as listening to religious people. Each one believes that their truth is the only one, when in truth both are completely wrong. Now those will come who will say that I don't know the truth either. However, you later had to recognize that what I said was true. Humanity is entering a vibrational state where the molecules that make us up can separate, and this can cause our body to disintegrate. If you start saying that a certain group is far superior to another, if you start saying that a certain group is much older, I have news for you that you are not going to like at all. Our life is governed by the scales that the Egyptians already placed in the hand of Anubis. They said that he weighed the souls after their death. Previously I said that the person can continue to be alive, and yet your soul has already been removed from their body before they die. So let's go back to the multitudes and put them on one of the scales. The result is obvious. The force of mass tips the balance downward, and this causes a smaller group to rise to a higher plane. Carefully analyze the position you want to take. Politics and religion are entertainment to hide the reality that is in front of your eyes. You wake up. This year we will see many leave who had the opportunity to create a better world and thought that this was not their path. I recommend that you get rid of that way of thinking that only dirties your aura. You are on time. Don't wait to contemplate the thunder to cry out to heaven. All systems of government will have to modify their attitude or perish in their madness. As you contemplate life with love, always remember what already lives in you. You are in me. I am in you. You are with me. John the Manu.